Hello everyone. A very important law that we have to study for legal reasoning part of CLAT is contractual laws, precisely Indian Contract Act 1872. We have to learn and understand what is a contract. All agreements are contracts which are enforceable by law. Now, when agreements become enforceable by law, or what are the essential ingredients of a valid contract? Now, to constitute a valid contract, there has to be an offer and an acceptance part. What is an offer or a proposal? A proposal is when a party to a contract is expressing his willingness to do or not to do something and to obtain the assent of the other party in respect of it. And there should be an intent to form a legal relationship. When the proposal is accepted by the other party to a contract, it is called acceptance. Another very important ingredient to form a valid contract is parties should be competent to contract. That means they should have attained the legal age or the age of majority that is required to sign a contract, and they should be people of sound mind, or they should have the normal intelligence to construe the meaning of the contract. Consent of the parties to a contract is essential to form a valid contract, and the consent has to be free consent. That means it must not be obtained by some kind of fraud, misrepresentation, coercion or undue influence, or under some mistake. To enforce an agreement or to form a valid contract, it must have a consideration. No consideration, no contract. The consideration of a valid contract must be of such a nature which has some value in the eye of law. That means consideration of a contract cannot be merely gratuitous. Love or affection cannot be the consideration of a valid contract. The object and consideration of a valid contract must be lawful. Now, which objects or consideration are lawful? It must not be forbidden by law. It must not be immoral in the eye of law, and it should not be of such a nature which is injurious to the person or property of another. Finally, the agreement itself must not be declared void by any of the provisions of Indian Contract Act, or should not be barred by any law which is operating in India. Dear friends and students, I think now it's clear to you which ingredients are essential to form a valid contract. You have to understand this concept very well so that you can answer various questions in legal reasoning part of CLAT. Thank you.